Hey guys, so as promised, this is part 2 of my unpopular K-pop opinions. I hope that you enjoy, and once again, I'd like to apologise for the inconvenience, or if you guys are really looking forward to this part 2. But yeah, without further ado, let's continue the unpopular K-pop opinions. The next opinion is that fan wars are unnecessary. I agree, and I think what people tend to forget is that a lot of these idols will see each other backstage. Bloody hell, some of these idols are even dating each other. And maybe there's couples out there that we don't even know about. Fan wars are just so unnecessary, and for some reason people just try to find anything to bash other fandoms when honestly, these people are all friends. And at the end of the day, I think idols are placed on such a high pedestal that people just tend to forget that they're human. They just forget that these are actual, real, living, breathing people that have friends, that have relationships, that go out, all of those things, and they have a life outside of their idol life. And people will cause petty fan wars and drama between each other for no reason, and completely forgetting that these idols might be best friends, might have dated, and just completely forgetting that idols at the end of the day, first of all, wouldn't want their fandom, their fans, to have this outlook on their friends and the people that they work with. There's no point wasting your breath for a fan war when these idols are most likely friends. So the next opinion is that companies tend to focus on visuals rather than talent. I 100% agree, and also I noticed this quite a while ago. It is very true. A lot of companies want to promote their groups through advertisements, through interviews, through lots of other things that will obviously include their faces on packages, on drinks, on all of those things. And visuals do play an important role in K-pop, but nothing can beat out the talent that these people have been working for, have been training for years, when they finally get to release a song. But because maybe they have an unconventional member in their group or an ugly member in the group, which by the way doesn't exist, their music is missed out on. So I think the mindset of all of these people are so pretty, so I'm going to definitely stan them, is what can cause the downfall of so many groups. So the next opinion is, isn't fluent in Korean is not an excuse to not give someone lines. And I totally agree with this. And a group that unfortunately comes to my mind when I talk about this is Idol, or G-Idol. And particularly the treatment of Shuhwa. Now, Shuhwa obviously has been in the group since the beginning, and as a lot of Neverland know, she is from China. And obviously when she first debuted in Idol, her Korean might have not been that good, which is completely understandable because when you're learning a new language, nothing comes easy. However, the group are now into 1 year of their debut, and Shuhwa just seems to be forgotten. Granted, since Lathata and Senorita and all of those comebacks in Lion, and their most recent comeback, oh my god, she has gotten a fair amount of lines, and she has been allowed to shine through, especially through her dancing, and oh my god, she is at the front for a lot of the choreography. However, even if she can be lacking in skills, it's not as if she can't go into that recording studio, learn her lines, record them, and then come back out and then sing them for the time that they are promoting. She might not be completely fluent in Korean, and I don't blame her because Korean is a very difficult language. But to use that excuse every single time is just unexplainable. I'm sure that Shuhwa and all of those idols, not just Shuhwa who is facing this treatment, are learning Korean behind the scenes, and they're trying to better themselves every single day, because not only do they have their comebacks to do, but they have to interact with fans, interact with people that are also working in their company, etc, etc. And that excuse just isn't acceptable anymore. Okay, and the last unpopular K-pop opinion for this video is the I must be noticed by my idol mentality needs to stop. It is a toxic mindset and can harm people. So many people at concerts especially at concerts, will try their best when buying tickets to get barricade, to get front row, to be as close to the idol as they possibly can. And whilst that can be an amazing experience, you're not going to be YN, you're not going to be the person that all of a sudden catches an idol's eye and then they take you backstage and you become their significant other. Nothing is like the fan fictions. I wish that there wasn't as much of a focus on this my idol must notice me mentality, and not just concerts but apps, Twitter, Weverse, all of those places. For people to constantly harass these idols and say, oh, I really hope I get responded to or noticed by this idol, it just needs to stop, because it becomes toxic. And especially for concerts where people spend money and they give money towards these things, they can end up spending so much. Once they do that, it just becomes a toxic mindset, and they have to do it every single time. They have to be barricade every single concert, and if it doesn't stop, people just become obsessed with the idea that their idol will notice them, and truthfully it can harm some people, and that's all they're going to believe, and it's toxic. It truly is toxic, and it needs to stop. Okay, and that's all of the unpopular K-pop opinions that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed and found some of these interesting, or learned something new, or maybe thought about something that you hadn't before. As I said before, if you do agree, disagree, want to talk about your unpopular opinions, maybe I'll talk about them if I do this again. Please keep it nice, and please be nice to one another. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and maybe I'll do another one in the future. But for the time being, thank you so much for watching, and once again, I hope that you're all safe, you're all happy, you're all staying home, washing your hands, blah blah blah, we've all heard it before. And yeah, thank you for watching, bye!